you think?
What with like suspense?
Well, not suspense, but promise of following through on the project.
G'day, and how you going? You find me here today, sat on the shed floor with Lockie, tearing apart an engine off a Greenfield ride-on lawnmower. You may be wondering, how'd you end up here? Well, it all started with this.
With a whole lot of diamonds to show all these niggas it's my time. Took a trip out to Cali to hang with the cliff, make a play and get high off that Zaza. I say R.I.P. Kobe, a nigga so fly when I buy.
If you've been following our channel or following our Instagram, you may have seen this. It's a go-kart that I built myself, and it took me about a year. It was the first project that got me out into the shed, and was really good fun. Sadly, it's no longer running, as I ran into some problems when I made it initially, but the whole experience has given me some inspiration for something else. That's right, I bought myself a very well used ride-on Greenfield lawnmower, and I have grand ambitions to turn it into the racing mower of the century.
Hand me down the walking cane, hand me down my hat. Hurry now and don't be late.
First thing to go was the carb. We'd pulled it off and noticed that the jets were beyond repair, so thanks to eBay I was able to order a replacement fairly quickly for the low price of $31.95.
Prepare yourself for the rubber band. Man, you've never heard a sound like a rubber band. Man.
With the new carb installed and throttle linkages set up, all that was left was to put the covers back on, add some fuel and start trying to crank it over by hand.
Everything he does seems to come out right. Once I went to hear them play at a club outside of town. I was so surprised, I was hypnotized by the sound these cats put down. When I saw this short fat guy stretch a band between his toes, hey, I laughed so hard 'cause the band got down.
What I didn't know is that the next 4 hours of my life was going to be spent toiling over this engine trying to get it to start. Now, I can tell you, I was trying every trick in the book. Thumb over the choke, bit of start you bastard, some carb cleaner, but I wasn't getting anywhere. So, after throwing my back out for 2.5 hours, I decided to hijack my mum's Ford Fiesta and try the starter motor.
Oh, your mind. Playing all the music, just keeping time. Where in the world did he learn that? Oh, Lord.
But before we get to that, I'd like to address the elephant in the room. If you've been paying attention closely, you may have noticed that this video looks nothing like any of its counterparts on the rest of our channel. That would be because it's been edited by me. You see, normally Lockie and I do the filming and then I just send all the footage over to Lockie and he puts together the entire thing. And, I mean, that's a bit unfair considering this is my project. So, I'm going to start doing the editing for my videos and you are going to notice they look a lot different because, well, I'm pretty shit at this, but I'll get better. Now, on the other hand of things, you may also have noticed that this looks very similar and almost a rip-off of some other Australian YouTubers. And that's what I was going for. So, yeah, stick around for that. With that out of the way, back to the mower. Now, sadly, no matter how many times I connected the starter motor and got it cranking, I just couldn't seem to get anything. No combustion whatsoever. So, as per Lockie's recommendation, I decided to take the head off. Which brings us back to the start of the video. Now that we're all caught up, let me show you the little surprise that was waiting for me after taking the head off.
So, turn it over, Lockie. We were worried that they were stuck valves. That's what these are. These are the valves. That's your intake. That's your exhaust. And they're moving good. For those uneducated viewers, you may have noticed that the piston is not moving. So no matter how much of a new carb I bought, or, you know, where I had the fuel tank.
Could just be stuck, I guess. No, I don't.
No, I'm pretty sure Lockie, I'm pretty sure last time I checked the piston's supposed to move.
Oh well, no spirits have been dampened here. I didn't buy the mower for the engine anyway. I purely bought it for its physical characteristics, because while I can make something work most of the time, I can rarely make it look good. So I just bought something that already looked good that I can then make work. And the engine only made like 12 horsepower anyway, you know. While that probably would have done it, I've got my eyes set on something a little more substantial.